Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back with Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon on the Sony PlayStation Network. Last time, we managed to polish off both Emperor Dole and the first disc of the game, and we discovered the town of Tiburoa over there, and that's where we're going to be exploring this episode. I think I said last time that you couldn't get back to the other areas that you had been to, but I had forgotten about this little signpost right here. When you get to that signpost, it'll say south of Serdio or north of Serdio, and then from there you can just go to those places. So, yeah. And the enemies on this path right here, they're all pretty much the same enemies that you've been fighting throughout various areas of the game. So there's nothing really special about any of them, like at all. And as you can see, we have Hashel in our party now. I think I'm going to use this to show off his Dragoon form real quick. Nowhere near as cool as the guy who had it before, unfortunately, since he doesn't wield dual swords, but yeah, whatever. I'm not usually a big fan of fist fighters in RPGs, but Hashel's got really balanced stats, so I kind of like that about him. And here we get Purple Power Hashel, otherwise known as the Violet Dragon. He does a pretty decent job. All of his magic attacks are single target magic attacks, just so you guys know. And I didn't realize I didn't have any MP with him, but well, we'll just see if we can't do his Dragoon edition. Yeah, all of his magical attacks in Dragoon form are purely single target. It's I think 50%, 65%, 75%, and then 100%, all single targets. So they're not very good against multiple groups of enemies, but they're decent for bosses, I guess. And my main problem with his Dragoon magic is not his magic stat, because his magic stat is not all that bad. I mean, it's decent. It's not as good. It's not anywhere near as good as like as Shauna or some other characters we'll be getting, but it's still tolerable. It's much better than Albert's, for example. But my main problem with his magic attacks is that they don't compensate for them being single target by making it more powerful. I mean, it would be nice if, since they're all single target, they would have started out a little more powerful, like started out at 75%. Or something like that, or instead of going to 50%, 65%. Yeah, see, this is the area where you can get back to the other areas. Yeah, but instead of starting out at 50%, going to 65, then 75, and then 100, it would have been nice if it did something like 50, 75, 100, 125, or something, just to make up for the fact that he's only a single target enemy, or ally, or whatever. And I currently have Hashel equipped with the ring that restores his SP. That way he can get to work on leveling up his Dragoon form by just getting SP at start of every turn. So, and what I'm going to be doing right now is I think I'm going to be keeping Hashel in my party for a little while, and then I'm going to be switching out Shauna, Rose, and Albert for a while, just to keep Hashel as the main party member. The main reason why is because those three have lesser amount of additions than Hashel does. Hashel actually has a pretty large amount of additions. See, he has one less than Dart. So yeah, he's got a buttload to learn. So we're gonna keep him in. Alright, and let's go explore the Twin Castle in Fletz. This episode probably going to be a little shorter than normal. I'm probably just going to explore here and then call it an episode. I should be on disc 2, you little shit. I don't know why that wasn't on disc 2, but okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the Stardust and do the little story sequence to advance to the next area of the game, and then do that. Probably because I just want to do the next area, without splitting it up into this episode and the next one. It's kind of odd that it didn't switch me to disc 2, because most of the time it does that. I'll just remember to do it from now on. Alright, this may look like a decently sized town, but not really. It's not really all that big. The main thing to get here is we're going to have 5 Stardust to find, so let's go find those things. If you want to talk to all the guys, feel free, but there's no real reason. They don't have a whole lot to say. The ocean. You don't think that there's more than one person named Claire in the world there, Darty? See, look, his daughter is named Claire, too. Yeah, it's always possible. See? There's more than one Claire in the world, Dart. Cranioscopically speaking. You can tell Albert's a real scholar. Well, then again, kings usually have those long-winded tutoring sessions and whatnot, so it makes sense. Okay, trying to remember where all these Stardusts are. I know there's 5 of them. Let's see. I think most of them are actually in the shops. So if we find the shops, we find our Stardust. Alright, here in the weapon shop, I do believe it's here in the sword crate area. There we go. That's Stardust number 21, I do believe. And let's talk to you, see if you got anything new. Ooh, a shadow cutter for Rose, dark based. We could use that. See, chainmail. Yeah, I'd lose defense on Dart, but get magic defense. He's fine. Soft boots. Yeah, those are both gonna be worth it. Poison guard, active, protector. Yeah, most of this stuff is okay, but yeah, we don't really need it. The important thing is we got that nice little upgrade for Rose, which means her attacks are going to be a little bit better, and they're going to be nice and effective against any light-based allies. And if I'm pausing at any point like this to just sitting here on the screen, that's me trying to wipe my nose or something, since I'm clogged up like a toilet in a construction site. Okay, we got a few more places to go. Oh, by the way, the thing they were saying about Dart and Heschel, them being related or whatever, it turns out that they actually are related. The game never flat out tells you, but it's going to give you various clues throughout the game that shows that Claire, Dart's mother, is actually Claire, Heschel's daughter. So, yeah, they're actually... Oh, I didn't realize that was the exit. But yeah, they are actually related. Heschel is basically Dart's grandfather. And like I said, it's not ever going to actually straight up just tell you. It's just going to give you little clues that you have to put together. I personally didn't catch it my first time through. I was told by several people on message boards and whatnot, just looking at various topics, and from there I saw the wisdom in their ways, and now I am a believer. See, I don't think there's anything here in the inn, actually. If you want to heal up and get Heshel's MP back to use magic, feel free, but yeah, we got better things to do. Let me see. Nope, not back in there, you little bastard. Go back this way. See, I'm looking for the bar. I don't remember where the bar is, though. Ah, here it is. Is this the bar? No? This might just be some guy's house. Yeah, this is just some guy's house. Never mind. This is actually a pretty cool looking house. I wouldn't mind having a little house like this. See, I would have loved been born back in the day when, or in like some fantasy land or some shit like that. You have a cool little house like this. I mean, sure you don't have internet and porn sites and all that other good stuff, but you got a cool house like this. I mean, it's not really big and really fancy, but it's nice. It's compact. It's got all the essentials. It's got little flowers and stuff. I don't know. I like it. Okay. I know you're not the bar right here, so I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, that's not the bar. That's not the bar. I think another Stardust might be up here. I know it's by the church, and I'm pretty sure that's the church over there. Ah, here we go. There we go. There's our other Stardust. Is this Dart and Shauna's future home? Yeah, probably not. Okay. Yeah, here's where the meat of the stuff is. Let's see. Get down. Okay, I think this is the... Yeah, okay, this is the jewelry shop. So that means the Stardust is going to be over by one of these balls right here. There we go. I don't think you actually... Oh, I guess you do sell stuff. For some reason I thought this was just like a novelty shop. But they sell stuff that you're not going to really need. If you want it, feel free. But I'm not going to waste my money on this. I mean, I guess they're decent if you know that you're going to be taking a lot of physical or magical damage in a fight, and you want somebody to get a little SP to either go to Dragoon form, and you know you're not good at their additions or something like that, or they're behind. Then I guess I guess they're decent, but I'm not going to bother with them. Even though you can carry pretty much 255 items as weapons. I don't get why they did that. Hey, you can only carry 255 weapons and armor, but you can only carry 32 items. Bastards. Ooh, a princess? Sounds hot. Okay, she's scary. Well, from what I've learned throughout various books and movies and stuff, there's two types of princesses. One that's hot and awesome and really nice and kind and will be really nice, and one that's hot and bitchy and just a total pain in the ass. And from this right here, I'm going to assume that you're the second type. The dog runs away. Poor doggy. I'll tell you what, lady. You be nice to me and I'll be nice to you. Okay, give her a good name, kiddo. Wait, what? Your husband has been killed by bandits. You're boring. Wow, you're definitely princess number 2. Wow, she's a cold-hearted little wench, isn't she? Just the way we like them. Well, kinda. I mean, those hot bitchy chicks are kind of... Sometimes being bitchy really helps because it just makes them hotter for some reason. But then sometimes they're really sweet, and that makes them cuter. So, I don't know. I like them all. If they got boobs, I like it. If they don't, I still like it. Okay, and here in the item shop, let's see, I think he's got mainly SP and stuff, or just standard, well, there's our Stardust. He's got standard stuff, that's what I meant to say. He didn't have anything, like, too particularly new. Ooh, Healing Breeze, I forgot about those. Yeah, let's go get some of these. Because they do for all your party members, not just one. So, I like that. It's good stuff. Rhapsody. We have those. Mind Purifiers. Alright, we don't need anything else here. See, I think we got one more... I think we've got one more Stardust to find here. Yeah, we got 24 out of 25. Okay, one of these has to be the bar. I just don't remember which one. Okay, obviously not you. Is that the pregnant chick that she was talking to? Yeah, it was. Yeah, she was kind of mean. How about I name your kid? If it's a boy, his name shall be Eduardo, and if it's a girl, her name shall be Esmeralda. There we go. I like the sounds of those. Okay, not where I'm trying to get to, but I'm trying to find the bar, you little bastards. Where is the damn bar, anyways? I'll find this bar if it kills me. Unlike most people, the first place I don't notice in a town is the local watering hole, since I'm not a big drinker. Like, at all. I can't stand, like, liquor for the most part. This might be it, no? Yeah, we're going somewhere, I don't know. Ah, here we go. There we go. Alright, now if we head in here to the bar, this is where you have to go to advance the plot. With a whole lot of customers in here. Then again, it is kind of the middle of the day, so... I like how they all walk out of each other's instead of just coming out in a big group. It reminds me of those little Russian dolls where you put the little doll and the bigger doll and the bigger doll and the bigger doll and the bigger doll and the biggest doll. That's how them coming out of each other one by one kind of reminds me of right there. By the way, you have to answer yes we are to her question, and then basically you have to answer the questions in the right order, or otherwise you have to answer all the questions over again. Well, there are a lot of stars, and we got a lot of Stardust, so that's kind of helpful, actually. I'll be honest with you guys. Every time I try to look at the stars and find constellations, I never find a damn thing. I mean, I know they're there, and if someone like points them out to me in a book where they're all dotted the lines and stuff, and I'll see them. But if you say, "Ooh, look, there's a Big Dipper right there," I'll be like, "Yeah, it's a bunch of stars. I can't see shit." Yeah, we're more interested in Stardust than stars, so yeah, sorry guys. Well, I do swing both ways. Miss Caffey the hipster? How about Miss Caffey the chatty bartender? Yay. Fine if you insist. An astronomer named Fester. He's crazy about the moon that's always looming over in the sky. Kind of like the one in Infinite Undiscovery, except it's not gonna... Actually, no, it probably could destroy the world, just in a different way. They both bring about monsters, so... I think. Research between a monster called the Black Whatchamacallit, much like the Crimson something or other, and the moon that never sets. How come people can never remember simple things? Black monster, much easier to remember than whatchamacallit. Crimson helm, much easier to remember than Crimson something or other. Wait, she's had us in here all day. Alright, anyways, our next destination now is to get out of the bar. And we need to go talk to Uncle Fester, which is, I think, this guy right here. I think if you tried to go in here earlier, it would have been locked. Oh, sure, answer for the cute young girl, but not for the older, manly dude. I see how it is. Well, there's not much to ask. It's a moon, and it's in the sky, and it never goes away. So that's the moon that never sets.
In astronomy, a moon that never sets cannot exist.
Cannot exist?
That's right. Stars travel the sky by catching the winds of time. But this moon isn't affected by time. It never moves day or night. That's why it's called the moon that never sets. After counting 108 years, when the moon that never sets glows red, a moon child descends upon the earth to fill the world with holy bliss. A poem of yore telling the fate given by the moon. However, what we really get is the spawning of destruction and fear, that is, the Black Monster.
Black monster.
Why a demon, not a blessing? What does it mean? The mystery has yet to be resolved.
I don't think it matters which one you say here, so I'm just gonna taunt the little guy. Huh. The governor of Princess Lisa. Not sure what that means unless it means you're the guy that like cuts her potatoes and stuff. But I'm gonna assume it's closer to you like teaching her astronomy or something. Okay, there's a whole lot of nothing we can do in here. I guess if you want to look at the moon that never sets, you can go up there to that telescope. Yeah, sure, why not if we have to. Actually, I'm not sure if that goes through that whole cutscene again. It might. Oh no, it just shows you the moon, which is very shimmery. Anyways, all that time, and it is still nighttime. So now we gotta find a place to stay, basically. And in order to advance the plot to the next area, I think you have to go to this guy right here. Actually, no, not this one. This one, the one with the chairs and the table on it. There we go. I'm pretty sure the reason why the deserts aren't forests in the first place is because they don't get a lot of rain and stuff like that. So unless you can make it rain, it's probably not gonna do a whole lot. If it gets me a place to sleep for the night, I'll tell you anything, lady. If you insist. Well, Albert's gonna be the one that cares, and the rest of us, I think we're just gonna conk out. Well, most chicks like flowers, so it's not that hard to remember. You're just biased towards green because your dragon is green. And your cape, and your shirt, and pretty much everything you're wearing. Alright, do you even say anything now? Have you been to Danelle? It's also known as the Flower City. Well, we'll be going there eventually, but not anytime, like, soon. I like this view of the front of the town better. It's a nicer view in my opinion. I like the archways right here. I wish this is how it looked when you walked in instead of just the whole like over the top kind of view. Yeah, we would have been like his servants, like making him breakfast and changing his sheets and stuff. Why does nobody get that? I'm trying to be inconspicuous. Stop calling me Your Majesty, Your Highness, Your Royal Ass Kisser. Just say, hey Al, hey whatever your fucking name is. Stop using honorifics. I mean, they're in. It's like you're Princess Leia in the fucking Death Star, and Luke's like Princess Leia. It's like, don't call me Princess, you little shit. It's not like Darth Vader is like not 20 feet away from me. You get what I'm saying though. Okay, let's see. If we head outside now, which I think they're... Well, before we head outside, let's head back to the bar real quick. We can do something over there. Hey, it's Martel. Not particularly, no. I want Stardust, not stars. I don't know what she says if you never meet her in... Actually, no, I guess you kind of do have to bump into her in the other town. Gee, way to pawn us off on annoying customers, lady. Sure, why not? I think she's here in this town for most of Disc 2, actually. Or at least for the foreseeable future. Anyways, for forking over 20 Stardust total, you get the Amulet, which is pretty nice. It doubles your maximum magic points, so it's very useful for somebody like Shauna, just to have her be able to use more spells. So it's very useful. I'm probably not going to use it too much. I might use it on boss fights, or when I'm trying to level up Shauna and I just want to use her for magic attacks just for the heck of it. But it's there, and it's pretty useful since that's one of the only ways you can actually raise your maximum magic points. And here's our next destination, is the Barrens over here, but we're gonna do that next time. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.